Hey there guys, welcome back to a new day here at Fit Life with Alicia. It is Monday afternoon and I hope that you guys had a great weekend because let me tell you, my weekend was a doozy. So I know you guys are probably all familiar with the term, when it rains, it pours. That was my weekend and kind of is my life currently. I'm going to share some hard things that we're going through right now. And I promise I have a reason for sharing that and not just to bum everybody out and have a pity party and have a woe's me moment here with you guys. I do have a good reason for sharing all of this. But first I want to share what is going on with us. So to just give a little bit of a backstory, a lot of you guys know that we live on a little farm here. We live about 10 minutes outside of town, and we're far enough out of town that we are not on city water or city sewage. So we have a septic system, and we have our own water well here on our property that provides all the water for our property, for our house, everything. And if that well was to go out, we wouldn't have water for anything. And that is what happened this weekend. Now, this house that we bought is about 43 or something years old. It was built in the late 1970s, which means our water well is equally that old. And they usually function well up until about 40 years. So we've known that this was coming. And when you buy a place like this and you live a little bit off grid like we do, it just costs more money. There's just things that you have to worry about that living in a town, in a city, in a neighborhood where the city provides a lot of your things such as water and sewer and all of that. Those are things that we have to take care of ourselves when those things break down. So Saturday morning, I got up, I got my workout in. Luckily, I was able to get that done. And then I went in the house to make my smoothie, and I always make it with water, and I turned on the tap, and I had like muddy water coming out of my tap, which was not a good sign. Although I wasn't surprised because, like I said, this has been coming, and we've been working on saving the money to try and be ready for this, but nothing can really prepare you for this. So as of now, we're not really sure what is wrong with our well. It could be majorly catastrophic. It could cost us a lot of money, like a lot of money, or it could just mean that there's a couple parts that need to be replaced and wouldn't be as big a deal. However, we are in the middle of a housing boom here where I live, and the couple of well companies here in town are like booked out for months. And so we've contacted a few of them. They're a few days out from being able to just come and check and find out what's going on. But if we need to have major work done, we could be months out from being able to have this fixed. And in the meantime, we have no water to our house. We can't shower. We can't flush toilets. I have no water. And if you guys have seen some of my other videos, we have lots of animals. So not only do we, the family, need water, but we have lots of animals that need water every day too. So this is quite a stressful situation, and we have a little bit of a temporary solution at the moment. We brought in a 300-gallon water tank that is in the garage that we can use to water the animals and for toilets and that kind of thing. And then we've just had to go and buy water at the store for, drinking and cooking and all that. And then for showers, we either have to go to my in-laws' house or we have a pass to our rec center. I did that today after my workout. Or Mike, my husband, there's a shower at his work. So we have to leave to have showers. Now, this wouldn't be that big a deal if it was, a few days and then we could fix it. But we are possibly, hopefully not, but possibly looking at months of living like this, which if that's the case, we're going to have to find a temporary living situation as well. So, needless to say, this has been a very stressful few days, and we are just doing everything we can to kind of manage the stress. Luckily, we're not completely high and dry. Like I said, we have my in-laws live in town, and they are more than happy to help us where we need help. And so there is help, and we have great neighbors and all of that too. So we're not just completely out of luck, but I don't really want to move. And I may be getting ahead of myself. Hopefully, once we can get a well company here, hopefully by later in the week, we can get a good idea of where we're at with this. And fingers crossed, hopefully it will be a minor problem and not like major catastrophic, but it really could be. With as old as the well is, it really could be that bad. So we would really be out of luck for months. So with all of that being said, do you know what I really, really, really want to do? I want to stuff my face with sugar. I want to eat the sweets and the treats and anything else, all junk food. Yes, I want to eat through the stress of this moment. Over the last few months, I have worked really, really hard to gain some control over my eating habits, which were not healthy for most of my adult life. And it's been really, really difficult to dump old habits that I relied on for a lot of time to deal with stress and to create new, healthier habits and put those in their place. And I have felt really good over the last few months, and I've lost some weight, and just generally I feel better than I've ever felt in a really long time. So it's been totally worth the hard work of changing those habits, those bad habits, out for new, healthier habits, but it's been really hard. However, the last few months, I have really felt like those new, healthier habits are starting to become really established and solidified, and I've been really excited about that. However, this new, super crazy, stressful time and all the unknowns that are coming with it, those old habits and those old tendencies to want to binge eat through these really stressful times are really wanting to come back and take hold. And I just keep having these moments where, just going about my day, trying to make the most of everything going on. And this voice in my head will say, hey, this is really hard. You deserve a treat. Like, that has happened to me several times over the last few days. And, having a treat here and there wouldn't be a bad thing. But given that my old habits are that I would eat a lot of treats to soothe the stress and all of the stuff, I know that I have to be really careful. And I know that this is such a critical time to not let those habits come back, because I know that if I can stick with these new, healthier habits, I am going to be better able to manage all of the stress and all the stuff that's coming with this stressful situation. But if I don't hang on to those new, healthier habits and I go back to the old habits and those old tendencies, that could really wreak havoc in my life, as well as this big, major, possibly stressful thing going on as well. So with all of that being said, I really, really don't want to lose the progress that I've made and the ground that I've gained over these last few months, because I've worked really extra hard for it and it hasn't come easily, but it's been totally worth it. And I feel so good that I don't want to mess with that. And so I know that I have to be really careful, and I'm trying to come up with a plan to stick to my goals, a food plan that's a little tighter than what I normally do, just so that I can do everything I can to take care of myself so that I can feel good mentally, emotionally, and physically. So along with trying to stay strong with my new, healthier eating habits, because I know that's going to serve me well and it's going to help me feel good body, mind, and spirit, I also know that I need to keep up with my workouts every day, because as I was doing my workout this morning and I was feeling stressed and about all the stuff, and I didn't sleep good last night and I was worried about everything. And I didn't really want to work out today, but as I got into my workout, I felt strong. I felt like there was strength within me that I maybe wasn't aware of had I not been getting that workout in. And so I know that those daily workouts are going to be just as critical for me, mostly for me mentally and emotionally, to be able to feel like I can handle and take on whatever this big stressful thing is going to bring our way, right? And so I guess the reason I'm talking about all of this is, number one, I know that a lot of you guys out there probably know how I feel when it comes to binge eating through stressful times. And so I guess I'm coming for support, but I'm also coming to share that, this is real life, and we're all doing the best we can to try and create these new, healthier habits and a healthier life. And what good are those habits if I can't stick with them through these really hard times, right? And so I feel like it is critical to my success and my progress with, again, keeping these healthy habits going and making more progress with my health if I can keep it up during this really hard time. And these are the times to not give up on ourselves and to not give up on our healthy journeys that we are on. And I know that I deserve to feel good and to have good energy and to take care of my health, especially, most importantly, through these difficult times that come up in life, right? And so I just thought that I would share what's going on with you guys. So if there's anybody else out there who may be going through a really stressful time in their life as well, and you're really struggling like I am to hang on to those healthy habits that you've been trying to create, keep going. Do the best you can to stick to those goals and habits, and I'm going to do the same. I just know that if I work hard to take care of my health physically, but mentally and emotionally as well, I'm going to get through this time. We're going to get through whatever comes our way. We do have options, and it's going to work out, and it's going to be okay, but it's probably going to be stressful and hard before it gets better. But I know that I can handle all of this better if I just continue to take good care of myself. So anyway, that is what I've got to share with you guys today. I know that's kind of a lot. I know it's kind of heavy. I may be back in a day or two with an update as to how everything's going if you guys are interested in knowing how that's all going. Otherwise, if you made it to the end of this video and the end of my sob story, I thank you for listening. I thank you for the support. And if you feel so inclined, we could use good vibes, prayers, whatever you guys can throw at this. We would love to be able to figure this out and get it taken care of sooner than later. Otherwise, again, I just appreciate you watching and supporting and just being there. It really means a lot to me. So anyway, please like, please subscribe, please comment. I would love to hear from you. I hope that you are having a great day, and I will be back with another video hopefully very soon. Guys, we have baby bunnies. I should show you this. This will make anybody happy. Hey, babies. So cute. Okay, I'm going to shut the door so they don't come piling out. Hello. These little guys are so cute and so fun to play with. So much fun.